Hi, I'm Ahyat, and today we're going to talk about how to become a strategic property investor. Now, we've talked about the concept of equity and debt. Equity as in cash, your cash portion, your real money that you need to use for your deposits and for a lot of other things, for the transactional expenses. So, a lot of people ask me, Ahyat, how to raise the cash? How do you come up, where do you go to the sources of this cash and equity? I'm going to be frank with you. The number one source is still your savings. And I know this is going to be a very difficult and very organic or very natural way of the source of cash for you. And I know it's not very easy for you, for a regular Malaysian, especially living in the city, to actually save. I mean, even if you can save 1,000 a month, right? 1,000 a month. If you need 50,000, you need 50 months to collect 50,000 ringgit. And this is basically the main reason why people find it so difficult to start investing in property, because they'll need a seed fund for your deposits and for your other transactional costs, and they find it very difficult to start saving. So this is going to take you more than 4 years just to collect 50,000 ringgit. And you could only possibly invest in something that's worth 300, 400,000 ringgit with this type of seed fund. Okay, so number two is, of course, this is personally how you raise your own money, your savings. Number two is from your family and friends. You can borrow. And to tell the truth, my first property investment, I actually borrowed from my parents. And if it wasn't for that few thousand ringgit that I borrowed from them, I wouldn't be investing the investor that I am today. So perhaps I'm a little bit more lucky than a lot of other people who have parents who can borrow some money to start out the equity part, the cash part. But you could try. You never know. So suddenly you realize that it's good to be a good son or a good daughter, a good child, so that you can go to your parents and borrow money. And if you've got, some friends of yours, who knows, they've got money stashed away, so you could borrow them from them anyways. Okay. And number three, you could get it from your business. Now, this is something interesting. If you guys remember the real wealth formula, first we looked at the primary source of income and the multiple sources of income. In the primary source of income, let's say you are working for someone or you have a business. Now, I know for a lot of people who starts out, especially the young investors, maybe they are into a small business, a small startup. And one thing you need to do is you need to concentrate, focus on your business and make sure that your business is profitable and the cash flow is strong. Once that company has a better financial position, can pay you better, it can give you dividends, it can give you, director loans, that you can take out some money from your businesses to start investing in property. So if you're someone who just started out a new business, I want you to concentrate on that, and hopefully that will be a profitable business and with business with good cash flow. And number four, this is the fun part, you borrowings. So you can have credit cards or personal loans. So this is funny. You're trying to raise cash portion, right? For deposits and whatever you need, cash portions, but you raise the cash portions through more debt. You can read a lot of books and there's a lot of stories right now that says, how people started out, they actually took out money from their credit cards, they took personal loans just to raise the money to buy their first property. So that's fine, but it's just that it's sort of a risky, dangerous way in a good sense. You have to be very, very careful in raising cash through more borrowing. So you can do that with credit cards and personal loans. Some personal loans I know give very, very low interest, so it could be a source. And there's a lot of other sources. I just wanted to bring your attention to some of these more simple examples of how you raise your financing, your equity and cash. So next we're going to talk about the sources of debt. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. So thank you and bye bye.